Lam and Ra.
We were gonna go with different ways people would pronounce God, right? So we stopped right there. We said we're gonna go in detail how.
We just covered that. But you were going to talk about God more.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to ask exactly what that covered.
You covered that section.
But I thought it covered completely. Or did I leave that off to the last thing?
You did the last thing. Yeah. You start.
Okay, this is the beginning of it.
Right.
Yeah. Starting Sophia. And then Allah. Okay.
Couple. It's a spring break, so I think a couple of families are away. Spring break is Dr.
Called me teacher. Are you
Oh yeah, yesterday was Easter.
Mirza Ahmed. وصحبه وسلم. Inshallah, I'm going to just go over a little review over last so far what we have covered in the tongue, and as I said, we'll do this over and over, inshallah, until it's completely done. And so let's begin from the back of the tongue all the way to the back of the tongue. What do we? The letters that comes out all the way in the back. And then right above it. Okay. And then what about the middle of the tongue? And? Okay. Now I want somebody to pronounce this. How do you say it? The first part you have to cease your voice, right? There you go. Okay. فيها شدة. Yes, it has shidda. It has strength in it. So you have to. The word shidda means what?
Strength.
Yeah. Shidda means strength, but what does it mean in practicality? Stop. That the voice must stop. Abruptly stop. That it does not continue. So I say aj. What are the letters of shidda?
أجدك تطبق.
There you go. Okay, so these are the letters of the shidda. What are another character that has to do with the qaf? Qalqala. Okay, but another one that I'm looking for.
Glorification.
Glorification or
تفخيم.
right. It's whispering. Qaf. That would be quite interesting to say. Al-isti'la, right, which is rising, right? And as a side effect of isti'la, you get as a result of isti'la, as your tongue rises up. Excuse me. As your tongue rises up to make these letters, you get as a result glorification, tafkhim. So tafkhim is an outcome of isti'la. And what are those letters? And in general, what did I say to put behind the name? How do you pronounce this? How do you pronounce this? So letter X followed by what? Right. Okay. And then from the tip of the tongue, we said we get a lot more letters in here. And we covered first, let's see, what did we do? Okay, so the tip of the tongue with, let's do this here. The tip of the tongue with the lower bases of your teeth. What do we get from that?
Down.
Huh?
One
is correct as well. Okay, hold on a second. Not za. So ta and da and ta, first of all, we get those here. And amongst those, which one is glorified? Okay. So here qaf and here is ta. Alrighty. At. What else? And then what if we move the tongue? Actually, let's keep it here. What if I actually move my tongue here and make my voice abruptly to end in here and be transferred to my nose? What is that going to result? Noon. Exactly. So if I actually, the voice abruptly stop in here and transfers up here, then I get noon, right? Which is nasalization. The first part is actually from a collision between my tongue and the same spot, and then it continues through my nose, and then we said huruf as-safir. And what are the letters of as-safir? Letters of whistling. And the tongue in here, in this case, will actually kind of hover right around here, right about the bottom of the lower teeth. As and us. Okay, and those, so this all come here, this is a whole collection of them. So let's say this here come all of the tip of the nose, the tip of the tongue. You get sin, sad, and zay, which is glorified? Sad. And what is a common mistake that people do when they pronounce sad?
Swad.
Again?
Don't glorify?
No, you have to glorify. What's a common mistake that you might do? That. The idea is you pucker up your lips. Okay? So don't go just about to say salah. Okay? I'm about to say salah. Hayya ala salah, right? And I'm about to say salah and my mouth is already, that's a mistake. If I say salah, that's wrong. Okay? Because it's not salah. Because what you also end up saying, salah, swa. Okay? And it is not swa because it's not swad. It's not swad or so. The letter is not this. Right? Swad. No, it's immediately. I understand that I say make this. It's the other way around. Look. This is what it is. Don't make it swad. It's actually sod. Right? This is how it is. Sod. Sod. Your mouth should be in a normal smile. And I know I usually say, you smile with a glorified word, right? Sod, ta, ba, ma. This is all glorification. But in this, for now, if you're having difficulty and you catch yourself, I think I said I was going to say this last time, bring a mirror or a small mirror to look at. Look at yourself while you're saying sod, while you're practicing. Look at yourself while you're saying sod. If you're saying sod, immediately catch yourself and try to smile, even though you're not supposed to